factories in Coventry turning them out.
Welcome back to my channel. We continue to explore the Coventry Transport Museum, how the transport industry has evolved from bicycles, motorbikes, cars and buses. So let's walk around and continue to explore and see what we can have and see in this episode.
But at least people had jobs, and Coventry had skilled engineers, and it was going to need them too, because where you have engineers...
This is an 1898 Daimler. Imagine how we have evolved as a people in car engineering. This was the car then, 1898. And this one was a tricycle, sort of, 1899.
Even though it would have been difficult,
To create jobs and work Desire turned and James started to set up the Coventry sewing machine. It was the foundation of the thriving little sewing machine industry in the city, which is where things really started. Because in 1868, a sewing machine factory called the Coventry...
This is a wooden bicycle, 1890. All wooden. 1890s, this is how they used to cycle. Can you imagine? This is all metal, steel.
1895, when more than 30 factories in Coventry turned them out. It was the city's biggest industry.
This one, 1870, it was all metal. That's a bicycle. I wonder how they used to travel those days. It was cold, sitting on metal and cycling. How heavy this thing is. This one was a three-wheeler, one big wheel at the back and two in front, and a seat there for one person. This is the evolution of the cycle or the bicycle industry. It's all in the 1880s. Look at that.
even though it would be difficult, uncomfortable.
And downright dangerous. In 1881, the Rational Dress Society was formed to promote more liberating clothes for women.
Letters began to appear in cycling magazines, arguing for and against rational dress. This is what Lady Colin Campbell had to say in 1890.
These are all in the 1880s,
I consider the most decent,
all made of steel. The wheels, there were no tires then, but just metal.
Two ladies, or as Grandpa says, two shameless females in bloomers bicycled through the village yesterday, and some of the village women were so scandalized threw stones at them.
I'm not objecting to rational because they thought it made women look like men.
I could not appreciate a lady in a suit that could not be distinguished from her brothers or her husband.
These have improved a bit. This is now in the 1890s.
Why should the winter set be handy with a skirt?
Can you see that one?
Not only does it catch the wind like sand, but it necessitates
Whereby two people would
of the bicycle frame.
cycle together, the one, the green one there.
Female dress reform originates from cycling. I am all for it.
So, cycling not only helps to change attitudes to women's clothing, but makes people realise what women could choose, given the opportunity and
Tens of thousands of women have demonstrated that their sex is not an inferior portion of the human family in this wonderful form of outdoor sport.
That's typical dressing in the 1890s.
Of woman's dependency and helplessness.
That was a posh lady there and a gentleman there with their bicycles. Look at that big machine, 1907.
More women were taking up cycling. Arguments began on what they should wear.
some ladies should get rid of their corsets and petticoats and instead wear something of the top with a looser fitting top and knickers to make it much easier to ride.
Which is where things really started. Because in 1868, the sewing machine called Coventry machine built this.
Even though it was invisible,
And down my stage in 1881,
Those first
That's the back seat there. Look at the doors. That's a spare one. Look at that bicycle. It was 5-seater one. 5 people would sit and cycle together on that long red bike. Wow. Look at this one. A unique one. 2 people riding side by side. Wow. And then this is a motorcycle. Engine powered. Riding side by side. Another big machine there with a canvas roof. That's a motorcycle. That big machine which you see there is a Hillman. which was made in 1908. Wow. This car there is from 1910. Canvas top as well. There's a bicycle there. This one three-wheeler bicycle.
Even though it was difficult,
Let's continue to explore the evolution of the car industry.
It's the trip to London, a thrilling contest that pits every mode of popular transport head-on against each other. Watch amazed as the horse battles the bicycle, the motor car challenges the motorcycle, and the mighty steam locomotive tries to beat them all. Who will win, ladies and gentlemen? Join us at the track and pick your winner.
Look at the mudguards here. Look at the wheels. It's all steel, but now at this time there were rubber tires. So this is a 1906 Rover Tourer. More than 100 years ago.
Actually, quite a lot of them started out making bikes. Rover's first car was built in their cycle factory canteen. Workers used old skills on new products.
Another big machine there.
Sensation of 1910. It's the trip to
That one is a 1912.
contest that pits every mode of popular transport head-on against each
This
other.
type of a car was called a
The
Sedley.
horse battles the bicycle, the motor car challenges the motorcycle, and the mighty steam locomotive tries to beat them all. Who will win, ladies and gentlemen? Join us at the track and pick your winner.
Look at the head beams.
Stupendous sensation of 1910. It's the trip to London, a thrilling contest that pits every mode of popular transport head-on against each other. Watch amazed as the horse battles the bicycle, the motor car challenges the motorcycle, and the mighty steam locomotive tries to
Like the radiator there.
Who will win, ladies and gentlemen? Join us at the
The
track.
design is not as it is today. Look, today the radiators are right in front, but now see where it is. Wow. Another beauty there.
The answer was large cars. Smaller cars with engines no bigger than 1.5 litres. These sold for less than half.
So Daimler was quite a popular brand then. So the Daimler company has come a long way. Because now they've partnered, I think, with Mercedes-Benz. They are still going. So this is where they came from.
All of which was about to come.
Look at the tires and the wheels.
Making cars are well off civilians.
That's the spare on the side. And this is our bicycles as well. Also a mode of transport which has also evolved. As we see the bicycles we are riding today and those from yesteryear.
A thrilling contest that pits every mode of popular transport head-on against each other. Watch amazed as the horse battles the bicycle, the motor car, chariots, the motorcycle, and
That one is from Singer.
tries to beat them all. Ladies and gentlemen,
Daimler, Humber, Rover, Swift, Singer, and Standard between them made over a quarter of Britain's cars.
Look at that.
Nottingham started out making bikes. Rover's first car was built in their Southern factory canteen. Workers used old skills on new products. But there weren't nearly enough of them. The motor industry employed half the male population of Coventry. Engineers were brought in from Birmingham, Manchester, London and beyond.
Look at the
driving
dashboard.
the population up by 50%. This new breed of car engineer was highly skilled and paid pretty well by the standards of the time. But when decisions needed making, it was the bosses who got their way. Not surprising, really.
This is a heavy machine, guys.
Put over £22,000 into
Pedals
his car
there.
by 1914. That's £2 million in today's terms.
The handbrake
But what wealthy owners wanted was
and the lever there.
They liked making big, expensive cars like the 1912 City Easy. A remote carriage of the first quality, such as would give the most blasé of motorists a new...
This is Coventry Transport Museum, guys.
Wow, great. But not many people could afford a car like that.
Just walking you around
685
and showing you how
100 times the whole weekly
the
wage.
car industry has evolved.
The answer was
As I've said in my other episodes, it's quite
these sold for less than
a
half
large
the price of
collection
machines.
which is
When
here in
Standard came out
Coventry.
with a
You can make a
£185
visit
in 1912,
with your kids, even you as adults, and see how the transport industry has evolved.
and that was good news for other companies as well. Dozens of smaller businesses sprang up and thrived, making everything from radiators to springs. All of which was about to come with very useful. But not for making
The
cars
green one I was showing you is a 1910 model,
although it looked like an entry from the small cars.
more than 100 years ago.
Was the First World War.
See this three-wheeler, two wheels in front and one wheel at the back. And then the rider will be sitting there in front.
In 1900, Coventry was the cycle capital of the world, but the future had twice as many wheels. By 1913, Coventry was home to about 20 car builders. Daimler, Humber, Rover, Swift, Singer and Standard between them made over a quarter of Britain's cars. Actually, quite a lot of them started out making bikes. Rover's first car was built in their South factory canteen.
This was called a
Workers
four-car.
used old skills on new products. But there weren't nearly enough of them. The motor industry employed half the male
Look at that.
population of Coventry. Engineers were brought in from Birmingham, Manchester, London and beyond, driving the population up by 50%.
This one is a 1914
This
Humber.
new breed of car engineer was highly skilled and paid pretty well by the standards of the time. But when decisions
Just
were made, it was the bosses
donated
who
to
got
the
their
museum
way.
as it is.
Not surprisingly,
No touch-ups, nothing. So this is more than 110 years ago. That's how old this car is.
But what wealthy owners wanted wasn't always good for business. They liked making big, expensive cars like the 1912 City Easy.
The front
The
seat
remote
there.
carriage of the first quality,
Back
such
seat.
as would give the most blasé motorists a new impression
canvas roof.
It cost £685.
The wheels were proper metal, steel.
The answer was light cars, smaller cars with engines no bigger than 1.5 litres. These sold for less than half the price of the big machines. Standard came out with a £185 car in 1912. It sold for nearly 2,000. The industry really began to take off. And that was good news for other companies as well. Dozens of smaller businesses sprang up and thrived, making everything from radiators to springs.
This is now 1914. Engine-powered cycle.
Because although it looked like the next big thing was small cars, the real next big thing was the First World War.
Another 4-car here.
In 1900, Coventry was the cycle capital
That
of the
red
world.
thing is
The
1904.
future had twice as many wheels. By 1913, Coventry was home to about 20 car builders. Daimler, Humber, Rover, Swift, Singular and Standard between them made over a quarter of Britain's cars. Actually, quite a lot of them started out making bikes. Rover's first
Another
car
big
was
machine
in a
there.
South factory canteen. Workers used old skills on new products. But there weren't nearly enough of them. The motor industry employed
That
half the
machine
men
there is from
population of Coventry.
1908.
Engineers were brought in from Birmingham, Manchester, London and beyond, driving the population up by 50%. This new breed of car engineer was highly skilled and paid pretty well by the standards of the time. But when decisions needed making, it was the bosses who got their way. Not surprising, really. For instance, William Hillman had put over £22,000 into his car company by 1914. That's £2 million.
That's Rover, 1906. I hope you have enjoyed this episode as we walk together and showcase the Coventry Transport Museum. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like and share, and I'll see you in the next channel, in the next episode.